Hello, my name is Alexis Thrower. I currently live in Eugene, Oregon, and I work full-time as a news producer and fill-in TV news anchor. And I also work part-time in sales. Part-time, I work as a bridal stylist at David's Bridal. So not only do I understand sales, but I understand what it means to know my product to a T, to best explain my product to a T, and what it means to get customers excited about the product that they are about to purchase. Before relocating to Eugene, I had an array of internship and broadcast experience, both in front of and behind the camera. I've had experience working at BET Networks. I've also worked at KTLA 5 News and as a radio assistant at 102.3 KJLH, which is the only Black-owned radio station on the West Coast, owned by none other than musical powerhouse Stevie Wonder. Now, I would personally love to be a QVC and or HSN host because I love connecting people with the need to knows, whether it be news related or it be the latest gadgets, gizmos, or products. I understand the digital age that we live in now. Everything is being done virtually at our fingertips, including shopping. And being the homebody that I am, who loves to do everything from the comforts of our home and wrap up in a good book and a nice furry robe, why wouldn't I want to be behind that same motto in my day-to-day operations at work? The first product I'm going to introduce you to is Clinique. They specify in skincare and in makeup, and that's how my face is done up today. And I personally swear by them. And this has also been a product that has been used in my family for 3 generations of women. And when it comes to skincare, I really feel like Clinique gets it. They understand the variations in products necessary to address any and all skincare concerns. They have a variation in their soaps. They have a variation in their toners. They have a variation in their moisturizers. And I often find with those other skincare regimens, they pride themselves on those 3 products being sufficient for addressing any and all skincare concerns. And while I'm no dermatologist, I know that that's not really realistic, especially for someone like myself who has to change up their products just based on the seasons. So for example, with this shift from summer to fall, I found that I have oily spots and I also have dry spots. So I have gone to a different toner, which is 1 out of the 4 toners they have, number 2, to address dry combination skin. Or what if it's a super hot, summer, warm, beautiful day, but I'm feeling extra oily? And although I know I need the extra coverage, I have to use a gel-based or a jelly-based moisturizer to give myself the coverage I need, but also not feeling too greasy or oily throughout the day. Or what about when it's winter time and I have those dry patches on my skin? Then I use this. I love this. This is the Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. And although you may not be able to feel it, I want you to zoom in a little bit because you can see how light and airy that it looks just in the container itself, and it actually follows that same consistency when I rub it on my hand. And although you can't feel it, it absorbs really, really nicely. If you're looking into learning more about Clinique, be sure to visit your nearest Macy so you can get your personalized skincare consultation, and then you can find the products that work best for you and your skin because you and your skin deserve it. I am ecstatic to introduce you to the next product line that we have for you. It's actually a combination of 2 of my favorite spiritual books. One is by Susan Rentz, Daughters of Heaven, and the other is Principles of the Graduate by Charles F. Stanley. Being a recent graduate of Johns Hopkins, finishing my graduate program, I know exactly what it's like to juggle the stresses of school and work and family and everything else in between. And oftentimes when fighting that fight, it's hard to find time to make time for God. And with these books, they give you a fun, innovative, exciting, and quick way to do so. I love Daughters of Heaven because just as it was gifted to me, this will be a great gift to give to anybody you think will be a perfect match for it. Whether it be your mom, your sister, your best friend, your cousin. This is a phenomenal interactive book that is going to strengthen them in ways beyond the physical, but in the spiritual realm as well. And I love it because not only do they tailor the experiences just for women, but you'll be able to have a section in the book listed just for you to express your issues and be able to reflect and digest what you're reading and how you can apply those principles to your life. And then if you're like myself also and you're just super pressed for time, but you know you still want to make time for God, then the Principles for the Graduate book is the way to go. It's about 1 or 2 pages read a day, and it is going to change your life. I even have a passage that I'll read for you. Let's check into it. All right. I often encourage those in my congregation to write a statement, a mission statement for their lives, and you should do the same. Ask God to show you how He wants you to live your life. You are never too young and you are never too old to set your goals with His mission in mind. Each person who dedicates his or her life to God is given a valuable role to play in His kingdom. And I thought that was valuable because we never really know if what we're doing in life is the calling that we are supposed to fulfill. But when we have those issues, we definitely want to make time to spend with God even more than ever, and these are the books to do so. If you're further interested in these books, be sure to check them out online, and you can also check out my social media as I give you more information about the books.